Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to tonight's match between EXPandable Odyssey and Blazing Pegasus. I'm your play-by-play caster tonight, RavenImpulse, and I'll be casting with the amazing Noelle. Tell me, Noelle, what are you expecting to see from tonight's matchup?
Honestly, it's a real big toss-up between Expandable Odyssey and Blazing Pegasus tonight, as Blazing Pegasus is fighting for the final playoff spot in the Minors division. They currently stand at 6th place, but they're in an almost even battle with Echo 6, so it could go anywhere tonight. What are you most excited for to see, Raven?
I am looking forward to casting some not goats the entire time.
Not goats.
I'm looking for some different stuff.
I'm pretty sure most of the Overwatch community is excited to not see goats. How about that patch that went live today? Any excitement about the new hero?
Pretty excited. I haven't really had a chance to play him. I got him for one map. He's a little hard to come by in quick play. He seems fun. I've yet to see someone who can post his amp matrix not behind a wall. But besides that, I'm excited.
I haven't even played him yet. Didn't play him on the PGR. Haven't played him since he went live this afternoon. Are you excited about some of those character reshufflings, and maybe we'll see different things and with meta comps?
I am excited. I find Lucio, even on speed, he moves so much slower than he does before, but he can ride walls incredibly fast, so it's kind of a fun trade-off there.
Wall riding. Always fun. Can never get it right. So the first map tonight is Lijiang Tower, a control map. I know you've played this a lot as you are also on a team in the Minors division. What do you most like to play on this map? And what are you most excited to see?
The fun thing for this map is it's the one time I'm let out of Lucio jail, and instead of just always being on Lucio, I get to do some Fire Mercy.
Pharmacy, everyone loves Pharmacy.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to see some good Fire Mercy play from either team this evening.
Well, it does look like we have a Pharmacy on Blazing Pegasus side, Reliable Res on the Mercy, and AJ Man on the Pharah. But it does look like Expandable Odyssey is going goats. Nope, I've been tricked. CEO is just swapping those characters, giving me that caster curse.
We're going to be debated here. I want to see something exciting. What are we going to get?
Debated. They're going the Zen goats.
Zen goat from a team I didn't expect to see it from.
Greetings. So they're heading to the point. I'm very excited to see how this fight goes.
Looks like they're going to meet up with each other in white. See who's going to get the first pick. Okay. Zarya is no friendly, leaving Ryan unprotected. No team really seems to have the upper hand here right now. We see Darla heading off over to cap point while they still squabble over here on the right. Still, no one seems to have the advantage.
But we do see Expandable Odyssey backing up to get that point.
They seem to holding strong, but it looks like we're gonna hold that point.
Yeah, Expandable Odyssey really holding that point. Unfortunately, Blazing Pegasus does have to regroup since Cornish fell off the map.
Just wanted to go say hi to the koi fish.
Yeah, the koi fish.
No team seems to be able to get that crucial pick onto anyone right now. Soundbarrier coming out on the side of Blazing Pegasus. An incoming Riptire. It's going to unfortunately not meet its mark, but it did force the trans out of EXPO. Oh, Blazing Pegasus getting the pick onto that Lucio. Breaks down. We're looking a little low on healing for the side of EXPO. They might flip this point over. What do you think?
Well, it looks like it's almost an even trade, but they did take out Pip. But Expandable Odyssey comes in for the clutch and takes out both the healers, thus giving them the advantage to the team fight, and Blazing Pegasus has to regroup.
We almost have a Grav Barrage on the side of Blazing Pegasus. We might be looking at a potential win combo here to flip that point back over and back in their favor.
Exactly, but Expandable Odyssey does have the ult advantage as they have 5 ultimates, whereas Blazing Pegasus only has 3. We might see a Grav Bomb, Shatter Bomb, initiate with the rally, they're initiating with the rally.
Seen a barrage, a bomb. That Diva Bomb is getting 3 picks on the side of Blazing Pegasus over. Ryan goes down, followed by Mercy, Junk, and it does not look like they're gonna be able to take this point unless they can get a quick recontest happening.
I don't see that happening as the Pharah flies to the sky, unable to touch. Thus, the first point goes to EXPandable Odyssey.
They're hungry to keep their playoff spot.
They are. I talked to one of the coaches earlier, and he was telling me that they were fighting for honor, while as Blazing Pegasus is fighting for the playoff spot. So
both very strong motivators here to play for wins.
Exactly.
Because map differential does matter.
Does. So this is a great boop map as a Lucio player yourself. Hopefully we see some of those nice boops.
I'm looking for those sweet, sweet boops. Each team having a Lucio on point. I'm hoping to see some great action as we see goats versus goats.
Yes, Blazing Pegasus did switch to the goat comp. This hopefully counter Blazing EXPandable Odyssey's goat comp.
The only difference is we see a Moira goats on the side of BP, while EXPO is running his Zen goats. Still looking for that first crucial pick. The brawl out here in the courtyard going on. Oh, Ryan's charging. Will he find his mark? He will not, but Diva will get the Zarya on the side of EXPO.
Yeah, exactly. Blazing Pegasus seems to be capping the first point as... Oh, Darlay's got the huge boot on the Diva, and they're just cleaning up at this point.
EXPO's not ready to give this point up. They are hungry for it. As they force Blazing Pegasus off of the point, we do see a few support ults come out. Looks like we're going to need some resetting for the side of Blazing Pegasus, and let's see where EXPO wants to hold it.
That was quite the switch. I did think they had lost it at that point, but they were just not giving up without a fight, and ended up capping the point, thus leaving Blazing Pegasus with no cap so far.
So we're gonna see what Blazing Pegasus see what they come up with to try to get this point into their favor. It's still early yet, could go either way. And they hold up on this high ground, looking to drop it down onto EXPO. Oh, Ryan goes down. Zarya uses her projected a little early. We see the grab coming out. Oh, the bomb. Not get any of its targets. Ryan with a fire strike on the Ryan. We will lose a Brig. It's not looking like it's going well for Blazing Pegasus right now. It's going down and down.
Huge stagger on the Zarya. Very high charge on Blazing Pegasus. That's gonna hurt them. But he does have the grab. So maybe we'll see the grab combo. They don't have the Diva Bomb though. Yeah, the Diva could eat it. Jax is good at eating those Diva ults.
I know as much as it sucks to have your ults eaten, it's kind of fun for us to watch at home. It's worked so hard. Oh, EXPO 2 picks on the Blazing Pegasus right now, main tank and a support. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to take this point with this as they back out. Do you think we'll see any compositional switches, or do you think they're going to keep running goats the whole time?
EXPandable Odyssey does have the ult advantage. They have 3, almost 4, and Blazing Pegasus needs to get to that point quick. They have about 10 seconds left, and out comes the rally from AJ Man.
Oh, and here comes the grab from the side of Blazing Pegasus. Oh, can you see it? Is that a Moira on the point I see?
The back cap. The sneaky back cap.
It's just not willing to give it up. Oh, Blazing Pegasus might take this point in their favor. However, it is into one-fight territory for EXPO, so one good push. And they have 3 ults online. They got grabs, came out with a bomb. Huge bomb, killing 2 from Blazing Pegasus. And I don't think Blazing Pegasus is going to get a chance to recontest this point. I'm not sure we have anyone quite fast enough to get here.
I don't think so as well. The shutter comes out, gets no one. Almost a little bit of a show-off move right there.
You gotta admit, that nothing feels worse than ending a map when you still have your ultimate available.
That's true. Leo did get to play the game though. What point of the match was this? This was a great grab.
Oh, this was a very nice grab. Fun to watch.
Full charge, nice combo with the Diva. Now, that's some great comms to get the combination together. You know, you got to get the Diva be ready, the Zarya to be ready.
It's hard to execute. You want to make sure it doesn't get eaten. You're in sync. You don't want one to go too early, one to go too late.
Nom nom nom. Gotta love those graphs.
Diva's always hungry. She's always looking for something to eat.
Mm-hmm. So the next map the teams play is Junkertown. It is a payload map. Are we hoping for some cheese? Do we want like a bunker comp, a bastion, maybe like a torp turret?
I want some sneaky bastion torp, crazy compositions.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 1 support, 5 everything. I kind of just want to see something. Do you have any favorite strats you like to see on Junkertown?
I like it when the Widow gets sneaky in the corner when they're defending and like kind of goes off the map a little bit. Like not off the map, but like to the edge of the map and just like starts picking people out of spawn.
A Sneaky Widow is always a pleasure to see because for some reason no one seems to expect Sneaky Widow in not typical positions.
Exactly.
I'm also a big fan of seeing some Sombra sneaking around this map. There's just so many little nooks and crannies that she could be in. And if you're not on top of your spy checking, she could just come and EMP you out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like Blazing Pegasus is not going to have any swaps. So we're going to see the same team that was playing for the previous map. Now, hopefully they do a little bit better on the next map as they are still fighting for the last playoff spot. And that map differential,
it matters.
It matters. They're very close between them and Echo 6 as they're at a -12 and Echo 6 is only at -15. So every map counts.
It does. Every map, every point. And after that first map, Blazing Pegasus has got to be looking for a little bit of revenge on EXPO here.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
They got to be looking for a little redemption, a little bit of fire in there. We'll see what it comes up with.
Mm-hmm.
I know for Greyhound Solar, we always come back. We're like, nope, we're mad. This is ours. Hopefully, we see a bit of that from Blazing Pegasus right now.
Yes. Okay. I don't know if we're being trolled, but we have a Symmetra.
I'm okay. Oh, I hope we weren't being trolled. I want to see that. I want to see what crazy stuff Sim can do here.
Sim is nasty. In my games lately, I just keep running into Symmetras, throw the turret behind you, you don't notice, kills 5 people, you get mad because you got taken out by a turret.
Been there. It's really annoying when they just slow you down and you cannot run away from these turrets.
Mm-hmm. So Junkertown. I wonder what I would do with all the gold if I was to take it in Junkertown.
You mean like, we can't just fly like down to LA and catch some Owl games? I
would love that.
Maybe hit up Comic-Con?
Comic-Con? Who doesn't want to visit Comic-Con? I want to visit Comic-Con.
Comic-Con is something that we do want to see. We need it.
We have DPS on Blazing Pegasus side. Egg on that Widow. AJ Man on the Pharah. ExPandable Odyssey is going with the traditional Zen Goats comp. So we'll see how the DPS plays out.
You might get your wish and get some of that sneaky Widow coming up from the side of Blazing Pegasus.
I hope so.
I hope you get it. I want you to get it. We got a Pharah Mercy coming up, looking to do a little scouting as EXPO comes around from behind. Widow gets to pick onto Zen taking it Zarya in exchange. Both teams just going at it. No one really wanted to give an inch here.
I'm surprised about how far up ExPandable Odyssey is. You normally don't see a team, push that close to someone's spawn.
I think they might have been going for the surprise. No one really expects you to run into you behind just outside spawn doors, like hoping for a little catch them off guard kind of moment.
True.
Zarya does have no friendly, so Ryan cannot be that aggressive right now, and unfortunately gets picked by Widow, only for both supports to be taken out by Pharah afterwards. Cornish taking out with Diva, and I don't know what we have left for EXPO here. BP is gonna get a chance to get some pushing done.
Yes, them pushing up so far was a bit of a disadvantage for them once they got taken out. One got taken out, they all kind of got steamrolled. they will have another chance to contest the point, but
it'll be close.
Blazing Pegasus is getting a lot of movement on that payload, so they are coming in for the final contest.
Ryan getting taken out by Ryan, but Widow getting a pick on the Zen. Both teams down a couple crucial components here. A grab is coming out from the side of ExPandable Odyssey, but we get a barrage coming out from... Maybe does manage to take up Zarya, and Farah does take out Brig. So we're looking a little even in terms of who we have kicking around right now, but no one is pushing that payload at this moment. As I say about Ryan, and everyone makes their way back to the payload.
Yes, ExPandable Odyssey will not have another chance to push, but they do have a fair amount of ultimates. CO changing... Yes. CO changing to the Widow to... I'm assuming to counter Egg with those Widow battles, and try Amitar changing to the Pharah.
I am ready for the sweet, sweet Widow battles. I don't know about you, but I'm excited to get some more DPS as Pharah gets the pick on the Rip, and he's having a rough time with his Pharah. Not want to let him play the game.
No, poor Rippin. Can't stay alive. The life of a Zen.
Support life, it's a struggle. As Widow is looking to get other picks, see what we're gonna find here. Oh, Diva Bomb coming out. Shatter. Fortunately, neither finding particularly good targets, but Seagull Gully is getting the picks onto Ryan. Blazing Pegasus is without a main tank right now, and probably has to pay a little passive until y'all get back together.
Exactly. Even though the Diva Bomb didn't get anyone, the Rhine was able to knock down the other Rhine, therefore, and then charge him, giving CO the chance to kill him, giving Blazing Pegasus no chance to really protect themselves from their Pharah and from the Widow, giving them the opening. It was good work.
Blazing Pegasus does have more ultimates online right now. They have 2 support ults, they have a Shatter, they have Grab. What do you think we're gonna see here compared to EXPO?
Well, AJ Man did change to the Tracer, so we're gonna see some flanking. Poor Ripman is probably gonna get killed a little bit more, and Darlaze. But they do have 3 ultimates, so we'll see what happens as they go in for the engage.
Ryan just swinging around hammer, not finding a target yet. Fire Strike coming up a little empty, sadly.
But Triamatar did get 2, and Jax gets the Mercy. Triamatar getting 3 now. He's just cleaning up with all his DPS kills. It's nice to see DPS.
Diva and it'll take out some Ryan. They're just mopping it up and going back to hold it how they want to. DPS
Exactly.
makes the game fun.
Blazing Pegasus is coming up on 5 ultimates. AJ Man switched from the Tracer to the McCree, hopefully to deal with Triamatar as he seems to be cleaning
Widow
up.
has some sights sticking around.
Comes in with sights. So they're now
both teams know exactly where each other are, just kind of waiting it out before they engage.
Have a Widow battle going on, hopefully.
Who's gonna win? Nobody knows. Zero Gully might not win the Widow battle, but they do get that pick onto McCree.
Yeah, it's really a disadvantage. They're missing a key damage player in their fight.
Oh, but grab comes from Blazing Pegasus, getting 2 in there, but no one is around to follow up on it right now. We have Mercy balking reliably. Darla's getting the pick on the Widow. I don't know if we needed a Widow to take a Widow battle. Just get a support to go do it. That's a sniper, right?
Yeah, nothing pleases me more than being a support main and then taking out a Widow. We do see another change in composition. Quiet Game changing to the Diva, Egg changing to the Tracer. Sir Derpsalot changing to the Winston, so it looks like they're trying to go more divey. But ExPandable Odyssey has 5 ultimates to counter them.
Soon 6, Widow's coming up on sights again. We won't be able to hide anywhere. Winston comes up with the dive, bubble down, Ryan breaks it down. Ryan getting that pick onto the Winston. But the cart is uncontested and Cornish was just pushing it around until EXPO managed to make their way down.
Mm-hmm. Seems like there's a little bit of less team communication from the Blazing Pegasus side versus the Expandable Odyssey side, as they're not quite sticking together as much as a group as Expandable Odyssey.
No, Blazing Pegasus seems to be having a bit of a harder time dealing with somewhat bunker type comp they have going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Zen Help does come out though to keep them alive for the contest.
Widow drops sights. There's a high noon coming, doesn't manage to find anyone thanks to Rippon's trans. Farah getting 2 picks on the Blazing Pegasus with McCree and a Widow down. EXPO is just cleaning this up. Do you have a bomb for a little bit of zoning, I'm gonna guess?
Yes, exactly.
Only a Tracer left on the point. And I don't think that's it. They could not recontest.
They could not recontest. Expandable Odyssey taking the second map for tonight. That giving them a 2-0 lead over Blazing Pegasus. That was round 1. I am a bot.
We had so much excitement going on. We were just
I'm a bot.
We were ready. It was a well fought battle. Let's see another one.
Right. Blazing Pegasus does have a chance to push the payload further and win the map, but they have quite a bit of ground they have to cover.
I think they can do it. I think they can put up a good fight.
Exactly.
After all the switches to DPS, do you think we're going to see either teams trying to run goats again? I think we can expect some more fun DPS comps.
I hope not. I want to see more DPS comps. I'm hoping Expandable Odyssey will come out with something cheesy.
Oh, you know what? If I'm not being debated right now, I can live with what I'm seeing.
Jax on the Hammond and Sio on the Sombra.
I have a triple tank. I can, like...
Triple tank.
Fun.
Yeah. We do see Egg on the McCree this time instead of AJ Man, as AJ Man is going to the Pharah. So we have another pharmacy.
I love me some pharmacy, so like I am all here for this.
I also love me some pharmacy.
So unlike EXPO, we see Blazing Pegasus holding a little further back this time. Oh,
Seal's going out for the scout.
Do you think we'll see any switches as a result from this scouting? I think EXPO's just gonna keep what they have and run into it.
I think they're no, we got a Bastion change. We have a Bastion change.
Pirate ship. Jax now I'm a Diva, not in a Hammond. The push is going pretty well. We're getting a lot of space that's uncontested here from Blazing Pegasus. It's letting EXPO push that card along.
We are getting quite a bit of space though. Oh.
Just under bridge. Let's see. Who's gonna get that first pick? Each team seems to be pretty evenly balanced right now. No one willing... Oh, and EXPO will get the first pick onto Ryan, followed by Vizaria. We see Arissa Bastion just putting in some work right now.
That does give Blazing Pegasus quite the disadvantage, as they lost both their tanks at the beginning of the match, or beginning of the fight, quite far into the first push of the map, therefore giving it not a lot of time for them to contest, and they weren't able to. But they do have some comp changes, going with more of a dive comp against the pirate ship.
You gotta do something to dislodge that Bastion, jump behind their shield, let's see how it works. Oh, we're seeing a bit of a double shield, good old owl straps kicking around. As the dive jumps on... Bastion ulting does get Cornish on the side of Blazing Pegasus. Will he get anyone else? Does manage to get Diva out of mech.
Egg is in a great position right there.
Looks like a little high noon going on. There's no shield behind, now would be a great time to do it.
Not with that Diva mech though.
Diva is hungry and she's ready to eat. Rissa getting to pick on the Diva but getting rezzed. We see the monkey come back. Mercy gone. For Egg to get that pick on the Rippon. Both teams just seem unwilling to give up any space here right now. No one wanting to let the other one get an inch. Oh, we see a high noon gonna pick onto the Mercy.
It's just a right-out brawl right now, as ExPandable Odyssey and Blazing Pegasus don't want to give up an inch of this fight, but it does look like ExPandable Odyssey is taking the advantage, and they are pushing very quickly to the end of the
Blazing
map.
Pegasus has to get in there, like, soon. Oh, big EMP coming up from AJ Man on the side of Blazing Pegasus. They do lose the support, but follow over tank. Everyone just seems to be going down. They could not put up enough fight to stop that payload from pushing all the way. And Diva Bomb at the end just to celebrate from the side of EXPO.
Yes, that was great positioning on Rip and Pippin's side right here. I hope this is what I'm going to talk about, because he was back enough just so he didn't get hit with the EMP, because that was a huge EMP. So he was able to come in with the trance and save his team from any damage that was incoming and get them the point.
Zen positioning is an important thing. Had he just been just a little bit closer, more of his team, he would have been caught in that EMP, and we could be talking about a very different end result of this match right now.
Sir Derpsalot was over 16,000 damage blocked. So ExPandable Odyssey was handing out a lot of damage, as we can see, as they did take the map. It's 2-0 for the first half of the night, but he did a great job of blocking a lot of the damage incoming from the team.
Do you think we'll see a reverse sweep come out from the side of Blazing Pegasus this evening?
I hope so. They have a lot of chances. They have a huge flex pool of DPS characters they have been showing off. They need to find a comp that works for them and really stick it to ExPandable Odyssey.
I do. I'm hoping they find something that works for them. I want to see what this team can do. They're fighting for that playoff spot. I want to see this fighting spirit, this animalistic fire just come out and reverse sweep. Give us a match.
Yeah. So the next map, for map 3, Volskaya. This is one of my favorite maps. I know a lot of people don't like 2CP, but I like Volskaya just because there's so many ways to get onto the point.
I would play Volskaya over Lijiang pretty much any day here.
Anubis is the one I don't like.
I like Anubis. There's just so many walls and stuff I can jump off and playing Lucio. It's a lot of fun for me.
Not a Lucio player. So
neither was I before this stage.
That's true. So Volskaya is the map for me. I'm hoping we get maybe a Widow battle going on, because Widow's a good comp here. Maybe a Torb, or even another Bastion.
I'd like to see a Torb or a Bastion.
Looks like we're having some composition changes, some team swaps on Blazing Pegasus side. Vagabond is coming in. Tree 60 is coming in. And so far it looks to be the same for ExPandable Odyssey.
We still have a chance to see if we're going to get a couple compositional switches kicking around here.
So what do you want to see be played out? What do you think Blazing Pegasus should do to hopefully give us a map or two, give us to that game 5? You know, pull a Philadelphia Fusion.
It might be time to pull out some comfort picks right now. Run what you're all comfortable on and hope you can just slam into it and just make it work. Bring out your security blankets.
Exactly. But what's your comfort pick when your team's not doing so great?
I usually end up finding myself back onto Mercy in those moments. Unless we're hard stuck goats, in which case I find myself back in Lucio jail. That's where I spend most of my time.
Oh no, Lucio jail, Brig jail. I don't know which one would be worse.
My DPS are in Brig jail. I get to at least stick to a character I play enough, but jail is not a horrible place to be. But it is fun to go out of your cage every now and again and just go back to basics.
Yeah, I always find myself going back to that Mercy as well, especially if I'm playing Ana and my aim is just not doing so great at that particular time.
Or Diva just eating all of your nades.
Yeah, Diva does do that. I do like to purple the enemy team, but she can really prevent that.
She does like to go nom nom to anything she can get.
So Expandable Odyssey is in 4th place currently in the Minors division. They have clinched their playoff spot. So it's an exciting time for them.
It is. They have it, and Blazing Pegasus is fighting to hold on to first spot in the playoffs right now. But Echo 6 is just sneaking up and ready to take that spot from them.
Mm-hmm.
They're just as hungry for that last playoff spot.
It's going to be an intense week and a half as we are in our 4th of 5th week for stage 2.
We're getting up. We have 1 week left here before we hit playoffs. Everyone's hungry for it. Everyone's fighting. A few people aren't around, but we're still willing and ready to put effort into fighting their games. Because every victory is a good victory to have. Makes you feel good.
It does make you feel good. Cool little fun fact about this matchup. Blazing Pegasus and Expandable Odyssey are the only 2 teams in the tournament to have sister teams in the Majors division.
That's really cool. I didn't realize so few minors teams had sister teams kicking around.
Yeah, so only Blazing Pegasus is sister teams of Furious Unicorns, and Expandable Odyssey is the sister team to Expandable Academy.
Nice. I wonder if will ever see some Academy sister brawl teams. Get some Blazing Pegasus versus Furious Unicorns. Get some EXPO versus Expandable Odyssey.
They did try to convince me the other night to make it a community game and have it casted in stream. So maybe we'll see that happen. Who knows?
I think it should be fun. We should ask chat for their opinion. Do you want to see some sister team matchup community nights? Let us know.
I think it would be fun.
I think it would be fun.
So, what other kind of compositions would you like to see? I know that your team sometimes plays like the Symmetra jumping around comp.
We do.
What is it called? Is it called a bunker comp, right?
It's kind of it's a bunker where we have Sim just move us around from side to side, all over the place. I like the Sim here.
Yeah. And it requires quite a bit of teamwork, right? To make sure you all go through the teleporter at the same time.
It does. You have to get it in just the right spot, or someone is not making it in, and that is the end.
I feel like that would mostly be me if I was playing it. Just like the support player, you either go too soon or you go like too late, and you're like, ah, darn, and then you die.
Yeah, oddly enough, our Bastion will struggle. If you don't get the teleporter just right for Bastion, Bastion will not be able to get in without getting unset up and going through. Personally, I'm hoping to see some more Fire Mercy tonight on Volskaya. It's fun. I like it. I'm biased. I think I'm a little biased there. But it's a good... I usually see it a lot for point A. I enjoy it. What about you? What do you like to do here?
I like playing Primacy. It's always fun to fly in the sky and like shoot up with your Pharah and then like look down at everyone and try to keep the team alive. But I also like playing Anna and throwing my nades against walls and then just purpling the entire team. It's always fun.
Pretty fun. As an online player, what do you think about the reduced healing from the Nano Boost in the newest patch update?
I think it will make it so I don't nano boost teammates that are about to die as quickly anymore. Because sometimes I'd be prone to like nano boost the Rhine or the Zarya when they're about to die and give them that like 300 healing, and then they'd be like, "What are you doing?" And I'd be like, "I'm just trying to keep you alive." So I think that will reduce my instinct to do that. I'm not quite sure how it will do so much in the Overwatch League, but we'll see. We'll see how the matches play out and how the patch affects everything.
Well, I know I, for one, am looking forward to exploring this new patch and seeing what we can do with it and get used to my Lucio changes.
Yes. So we are going into Volskaya Industry. There's a couple player changes on Blazing Pegasus. We have Tree 60 now. and Vagabond. And one change, no, two changes on Expandable Odyssey. We have Click Clack and Darlace. Looks like Expandable Odyssey is going for a Tracer McCree comp, where Blazing Pegasus has a Junkrat and a McCree. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. Junkrat is always one of those characters. He did get a huge buff, so hopefully we'll see some damage. Lots of damage, lots of exploding things.
I think we will. Like, the cost, it does take a bit more, but 10% I think, to get your Riptire now. But if we increase damage from your frag launcher, is a 10% increase going to make that much of a difference to Junkrat? We're about to find out.
We'll find out from Vagabond.
Expect some of those huge tires coming in. Oh, we see Gully scouting around the Sombra. Not a lot of spy checking going on from the side of Blazing Pegasus right now. And Blazing Pegasus gets the first pick on the Sombra. So,
Cornish came out with his little robot arms and was like, "Not today, Sombra.
Go hack somebody else, please.
No hacks.
Sombra, no hacking."
Yes, Sombra, no hacking. So great work on Cornish right there. We do have some composition change from Expandable Odyssey. Jack's going to the Diva, Deci going to the Winston, so they're going to a dive comp.
I wonder who you think we're gonna dive. Do you think we're gonna try to get Cornish all the way in the back?
I mean, that would be my first pick. He does go very low right now.
Oh, we have a Tracer capping the point right now. Blazing Peg. BP just not willing to give EXPO this point right now. Really, it's mine. Back off. We do see the Mercy getting the res onto Tracer. As they get the first tick, do we think Blazing Pegasus is going to come in and try to contest this?
Well, they have 3 players there, so I sure hope they do. That is a huge pin from Sir Derpsala and to Darlace. But Triamatar does take out 2. 360 though, not going to be able to stay in his neck.
Oh, Shatter does get the monkey, who is safe behind his bubble right now, as it looks like EXPO is going to cap this point.
Yeah, it was a great push from EXPO, changing from their original composition to the dive comp, able to get behind Blazing Pegasus to cap the point and get some kills. They're about to come up onto 3 ultimates, whereas Blazing Pegasus only has 2 coming onto their 3rd.
But we do have that important defensive Zen ult right now, so it's gonna come out. Here comes a tire from Vagabond. Will it find? Gets 2, gets a pick on the far Mercy combo, taking him out of play for the next 10 seconds. But, oh, Zen picking up Zen. This might be a pick, but BP needs to do a little cleanup and hold this point. Cornish coming in pretty clutch there with the kills on the Discord orbs, doing a great job at keeping his teammates alive, but also giving the damage where he needs to help his team defend the point. His robot arms is getting a good workout today, putting in some work here.
Yeah, the little Omnic robot arms just throwing,
just
his
flailing around.
Away. Yep. Expandable Odyssey does have 3 ultimates coming onto their 4, so they'll be able to push quite quickly if they expend some of them. Whereas Blazing Pegasus only has 1, and
we see far out coming push from it does manage to get 3 of Blazing Pegasus right now. I think
Triamatar coming in for all the kills.
I think
3 with the barrage.
Kills we saw from Triamatar right now. See what really takes a pick on the Cornish. Genji coming in hoping to contest this point a little bit longer. But Darlace is popping that trance, saying no Genji, no damage today. Ryan Shadows gets nothing. Behind you from Ajax does get Jax, and DC manages to take out Genji. Blazing Pegasus is just falling one by one, as EXPO is looking pretty in a good position to take this point right now.
Blazing Pegasus did have a good stall. It was a good switch from Vagabond onto the Genji, able to jump around and keep the point from being capped while the rest of his teammates were respawning and running from spawn.
It was a very good attempt, good effort, all the right intentions. We're not able to sustain against Blazing Pegasus and their trans and all of that damage they were putting out.
No, Triamatar came in with the Blazing Pegasus number and took them out.
It was like, hi, thanks, I live here now. What do you think we're gonna see? I'm hoping to see some more DPSs. Do you think we'll see some different DPS than what we saw before? See some of the same DPS kicking around?
I think we'll see something pretty similar as ExPandable Odyssey is defending this point, so we'll probably see what they did previously. Whereas Blazing Pegasus is coming out with 4 DPS and a Wrecking Ball.
No, that's 4 DPS, a Mercy, and a Wrecking Ball.
I hope they stay this comp. I hope we didn't cast or curse it.
Hopefully not, because I want to see this happen. Like, it
anything
could be fun to do. Like, I don't even know what could happen.
ExPandable Odyssey is coming in though with the McCree Pharmacy combo. Jax on the Zarya and DC on the Reinhardt.
We might have lost the DPS instead of Blazing Pegasus, but we got ourselves a new one. It looks like they are running with this comp.
I am so excited. Oh, I think they're ready for
scouting. Let's see if it leads to any changes. Oh, we have a Ryan now instead of a Hammond. We got a Pharah.
But
unfortunately, we do not get that. We're not gonna get that fun quad DPS we so wanted. But we're gonna make do with this. We got Fire Mercies in the sky. We got some Ryans. I'm excited to see how this plays out.
I love a pharmacy battle.
Seago Gully getting the first pick on that Pharah. But Reliable Res is reliably resing that Pharah right now, so just back to even. No team's still having first pick advantage quite yet. There is no friendly from Zarya now, so Ryan needs to be a little more passive, can't take too much aggression, but there's not a lot of aggression going on right now. Both teams just seem to be dipping their toes in the water and feeling it out.
Triamatar was able to take out Vagabond though, thus giving him quite a bit of ult advantage against him. As you can see, Triamatar is at 66% and Vagabond's only at 31%, so a barrage is coming in quite quickly from ExPandable Odyssey.
But Cornish almost has that trans, and he could just protect from that incoming barrage. But AJ Man does get to pick on Triamatar, so no, wait for that barrage a little bit longer. Ryan for Fire Strike Delucio just doing a little work. Thanks. A little too many people in the party here. Oh, Widow gets a pick on Ryan. Vagabond taking out supports. I'm not sure, but EXPO is going to be able to stop at least this first tick from happening.
No, Darlace went in for that risky res. Was able to get up Jax, but sacrificed themselves with their life, thus giving ExPandable Odyssey quite a disadvantage with not having a main support and giving Blazing Pegasus the chance to push forward and cap the point.
But it does give EXPO lots of time to set up their point B defense, and they are ready for Blazing Pegasus to come in here right now.
Oof, first kill though onto Vagabond. That's really gonna run down the clock as they have to wait for their Pharah to respawn. We see some Widow battles going on here. Yes. Blazing Pegasus with 3 ultimates coming up on 5 as the Diva and the Widow are close to theirs, and ExPandable Odyssey with 3 ultimates also coming up on 5. So maybe we'll see a grab barrage.
Ryan.
Nope.
Hammered down. Barrage. Oh, big barrage killing both supports on the side of Blazing Pegasus right now. We're gonna have to fall back and reset. You can't push about supports. Oh, Darlish gets the res and Triamatar. But at this point, Blazing Pegasus does have the ult advantage. They have 5 ults right now, soon to be all 6 of them. Triamatar gets that pick on the Widow.
So Blazing Pegasus actually has 6 ultimates right now, so they really can use them to get that final push
They have
into
5,
the
we
second
see.
point.
We now have a soldier coming up from the side of Blazing Pegasus.
Switched on me just as I was talking. Hopefully Reliable Res engages with the Mercy Valk to give everyone that damage boost and really get them to push forward.
Both teams just... Oh, we have sights coming up from the side of EXPandable Odyssey right now. Huge pick on the Vagabond. No barrage for you today. We see the Valk coming up from the side of EXPO and a hammer down coming up. The grab gets 2, but no one seems to be able to take advantage of its grab right now. Zarya's personal. Let's see what that... She's not going to have to defend herself from this Reinhardt right now. Oh, Lucio dropping a sound barrier. Just... Triumph seems to Oh, double barrages right now. Triumph is getting one more of a Vagabond in their kills, but the Widow is gone from the side of EXPO. But they still have numbers. They're still pushing. They're not letting Blazing Pegasus even get close to this point right now.
Theo has been very uncontested this map tonight. He's always been in the back, either as McCree or as Farah, just getting that damage in and getting kills. Triamatar has been, though, getting the final blows, as we've seen as Farah. So it's been an interesting fight.
Oh, we see the aggressive trans coming out of Cornish right now, hoping to get his team to the point. Not quite. Oh, just as they not quite there, seem to make their way on. Diego Gully getting the crucial picks on both supports to the side of Blazing Pegasus right now. They are not having a good time getting to this point. The soldier goes down, the Rhine goes down. It's just Diva, and EXPO seems to be a good job on cleanup committee. Hopefully looking to stagger that baby Diva just a little bit.
The baby Diva stagger is so important, but AJ Man does throw himself off the point.
Sometimes you gotta. It's better than giving him an ult charge. I always admire a team that can resist killing the baby Diva right away.
Exactly.
Oh, Diego Gully gets another pick on the Vagabond. Vagabond is not having a good time with his Widow.
No, I think
Diego Gully picks off Reliable Res. The Widow is largely uncontested and it's not doing Blazing Pegasus any favors.
Just as I was saying, Vagabond could probably switch off the Pharah as Theo is just not showing him a good time. He switches to Widow, so we have another Widow battle. But ExPandable Odyssey has almost 5 ultimates, and they do use the sight, so they can see where Blazing Pegasus is at the moment.
Looks like Blazing Pegasus is kind of waiting on the sight, approaching a little bit, but not. Actually, not moving to any particular side. As I say that, Diva is making her way from the elevator with a bomb, looking to hopefully get someone. Unfortunately, it is blocked by Ryan and everyone makes the cover. But we have a opposite hammer downs coming out. Unfortunately, Blazing Pegasus does lose the Ryan. Soldier ult does get a pick on the Mercy, and oh, Triamatar with the double picks again on the barrage. Diego Gully still seems to be winning the Widow battle. Vagabond just cannot escape Diego Gully's wrath.
No, Theo Gully has Vagabond's number and is not giving it up. Always coming in for the kill. Triamatar, though, also keeps cleaning up and excellently defending the point along with his team. We do see Reliable Res changing off the Mercy onto the Ana and Vagabond onto the Genji, so hopefully we might see a Nano Blade come in for the last and final push if they can get their ultimate.
I would love to see
look like it's
happen in the next 20 seconds.
Doesn't look like it as Theo Gully takes out Reliable Res. That's really going to hurt as they come in for their final push.
We now have Tree 60 on the Widow, hoping to maybe Theo Gully will just not ask for the number, not look for it. Trans from Cornish came out. Some brawling happening on point. Will it be enough? Will Blazing Pegasus take this point? We're looking at Farah. Is flying around. She almost has barrage. Hopefully someone's looking for it. Oh!
Ooh! bounced
That's
off
rough.
the Diva mech and killed themselves.
That
This
is a
quite
rough way to
brawl.
go. Oh, we have a Diva bomb coming out. We get no one. Ryan is looking for that pick on the little baby Diva at this point. But it was not enough.
No, ExPandable Odyssey wins the map and takes the third map for tonight. This meaning they do win the match against Blazing Pegasus, but we do have one more map to go to tonight. I wonder which barrage this is. Triumphator had so many good ones.
This is the one where we kill 5 of the 6 players on Blazing Pegasus.
It was a great cleanup.
It was. Blazing Pegasus just could not deal with CO Gully and on that Widow. He just had their number every step of the way.
Exactly. Made it quite difficult for Blazing Pegasus to push the final point. That overtime, though, was on for quite a bit. Quite a brawl between the two teams, swapping picks, trying to delay. But once the Diva was demeched and out of their mech and pushed off the point, it went down pretty quickly as it's been on for so long. So the final map for tonight is Eichenwalde. What do you want to see?
It's the last map. EXPO's already won it. I want to see teams do some practice stuff, some like experimental stuff, something we might not usually do. This is a great time to try that stuff out because it's almost like a scrim, a little more serious than a scrim, but it's a good time to try out comps you're a little iffy on, or maybe comps you just want to do a little more on, see some cheese happening. I love Eichenwalde. There's so many fun things you can do with it. It's also a great Fire Mercy map for a bit. Like I just want to see some excitement.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they'll play. You always can get a Bastion either like on the first point or like the last point of it. On the defense side.
I love running a Bastion. I hate to play against a Bastion.
Bastion is tricky if you don't have the right communication between your team, and sometimes like the comms just don't work, so he can be difficult and kind of a point stopper.
It's a bit. He can. You know, I would love to see Blazing Pegasus just. I was gonna say full hold this, but EXPO is defending first. I'd like to see them take this one.
I would also like to see Blazing Pegasus take this one. I always love it when it comes to the second point and it's like the bridge area. And I know I do this as a Mercy player, is like if a Diva bomb comes out or like a soldier ult, I'll jump off the bridge and then I'll Velk so that I don't die. But at least it like keeps me alive and ready and hopefully able to defend the point. So maybe we'll see some funny things like that from Reliable Res.
I do love it when that happens. You jump off and Guardian Angel back up Valk. Personally, on the bridge lately, I have been going for all of those Lucio boops. Just boop, 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 bye bye.
Always a good place for the Lucio boops or like the Pharah boops. We have seen a lot of Pharah tonight.
Maybe we'll get a bit of a boop comp going on. Have some Lucio, have some Pharah. Just go boop, boop. No solid ground for you. Just, oh, look, I'm going to go, oh, and I'm flying through the air now. What's going to happen?
I know, it always sucks when you're like used to playing a character that can get out of it. Like Mercy, you scream at your teammates to come to the edge, or like,
you're like, get over here.
Get over here, help me please. But then when you end up playing a character like when I play Ana and I'm like, guess I'll die now.
That's okay. You didn't really need to be there anyways.
Yeah, just time to regroup.
Just take a nap. Although hopefully you make someone take a nap before you just kind of dip out for a moment.
She's a grandma, you know. She's just looking out for your health. She's like, sometimes you just throw some candy there. She's like, she's being a good grandma.
Nap candy. She'll probably knit you a nice little sweater, keep you warm.
Oh yeah, like, sweater, socks. Shoot you in the face.
You know, just typical grandma stuff.
Typical grandma stuff. So we do have some player swaps from both sides. We have Darlace coming in and Espeon for ExPandable Odyssey and Snoop Doug. I don't know.
Snoop douche, Snoop douche.
Snoop Douche coming in for Blazing Pegasus.
I'm gonna have a lot of fun saying about Snoop douche. It's kind of fun.
It is kind of fun. So, any specific kind of comps? I know we mentioned the pharmacy, we mentioned the boob things.
Yeah,
What else would you want to be?
I mean, I'm not opposed to like just give me some cheese, have some fun stuff. Give me something I wouldn't expect. Run that quad DPS.
Oh yeah, I was so excited for quad DPS. I was like, oh yeah, Blazing Pegasus is gonna do it. And then I was like, I wonder how Expandable Odyssey will react to it, but they never did.
No, maybe this is the map where we will see our quad DPS dreams fulfilled.
I know when the patch came out, people were like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a 6 DPS meta, and I was like, do you mean quick play?
You know what? I'm okay. How about we just have like 5 DPS in support? I'm not a strong DPS player. Give me something to latch onto.
Neither am I.
No, support life really suits us nicely.
You know what's also a great character to play if you're on the defense?
No,
Symmetra. Symmetra or Torb. I want a Symmetra Torb combo. I don't know why. I just really want it. I think it'd be fun to watch.
You know what? Give me a Symmetra, a Torb, and a Sombra. So just hack the enemy Ryan or Orisa. Just no shields for them. Just give me or put a Bastion in there instead. Like just give me all of this.
We do see Darlace on the Ana and Triamatar on the Junkrat, so I'm excited to see more Junkrat coming from Triamatar. We have we do have the 2-2 composition from Expandable Odyssey, and we also have a triple DPS comp from Blazing Pegasus. So Vagabond is on the Genji and 360 on the Widow. 360 was doing very good on the Widow against CO in Volskaya Industries, so it'll be interesting to see how he supports his team with this. And Snoop Douche on the Pharah.
A Pharah with no mercy. You don't see that very often anymore. You usually see both together or a mercy. I'm excited to see how this pans out. D.Va just ate a fire strike. Already looking for snacks.
Vagabond is trying to get to the point.
But EXPO just rotates back around. We're not letting anyone near this point quite yet. Ryan might be the first. Vagabond makes it to the point. Oh, but the anti from Ana is going to make him back out. Snoop Douche already putting in some work. Gets rid of a baby D.Va. Gets rid of a McCree. It looks like Blazing Pegasus is going to have a pretty easy time capping the first point here.
That was an insanely fast push from Blazing Pegasus. Looks like all they needed to go was triple DPS and bring in Snoop Douche. 360 getting the headshot and the kill on CO Gully. So looks like
is 360 of CO Gully's number this time around? Are we just gonna mix it up?
I think so. 360 almost has ultimate. Actually, most of the team does. Cornish the only one a little bit below the rest, but Blazing Pegasus looks to be doing much better this round than they have the last 3 maps.
I think they might be just being motivated by anger. I know sometimes we're like, you know what, we've lost, but this is our map. No one else gets it. We keep it.
CO Gully has changed from the Kree to the Widow.
Oh, Widow is sliced up on the side of Blazing Pegasus. But no one seems to be falling quite yet. I will say our fights have been brawly lately. Ryan with Shadow manages to get a couple of them in there. Ana with the anti, D.Va out of mech. Blazing Pegasus is pushing his payload. Where was his aggression a few maps ago?
360 is cleaning up on the Widow, and Snoop Douche, although unfortunately taken out by DC on the Winston, has been doing very good for the team.
CO Gully does get the pick on the Cornish bow. Vagabond gets for revenge on CO Gully, takes him out of play for a few seconds here. Trematar takes out 360. Like, they're just trading picks at this point.
I don't even know where to look. there's
Neither
just
do
so
I,
many,
there's just so many fights happening.
so many fights happening. Sir Durflat getting the kill on the Mercy. Blazing Pegasus does have the ult advantage though against Expandable Odyssey, as they have 4 ultimates, very close to their Reinhardt ultimate as well, whereas Expandable Odyssey only has 2. Noellalee does pop that Widow ult, so they can't see where they're coming from as 360 tries to jump in the air and get a shot off.
Oh, we see the blade coming up from the side of Blazing Pegasus. Takes out Noellalee. Noellalee, the tables have turned. Vagabond has your number now. Ripping kick of Vagabond. DC gets rid of Ryan, the angry monkey. Someone stole his banana.
We did see Triamatar take out 2 at the beginning of the fight before the fight started, and 360 was able to come in, thus giving Expandable Odyssey quite a bit of advantage. Not many ultimates used from Blazing Pegasus, so we do see 4 ultimates, almost 5 coming in. We have the 2 support ultimates, and Sir Durflat has his Shatter.
We do. DC takes out 360, but we do have a Sombra now instead of Blazing Pegasus, and I am ready to see some sweet, sweet EMP Shatters, EMP Barrage. There's lots of potential combos on that side. And I'm ready for some of them. Hammer Down does manage to get ripping. And unfortunately, it's not long for this world with Ana. Rush Snoop Douche taking out Espeon, and EXPO just seems to be falling right now. We're down a tank, Triamatar down, for supports down. Blazing Pegasus is going to most likely be able to push this all the way to cap the second point and end the street phase. Oh, maybe not. EXPO is just coming and going, it is still ours. And Ana, she has to go take away for a bit. She got booped off. Noellalee does take out Snoop Douche. Noellalee wins the Widow Battle of 360. We have an angry monkey around, just keeping people out.
Yeah, I really did think Blazing Pegasus was going to be able to cap that, but Expandable Odyssey was like, not today. I'm not letting you cap that. The first part of that push, Vagabond was able to hack Espeon when he was harassing the supports in the backline, thus basically leaving him in a metal death tank.
Noellalee again makes a pick on 360. But Blazing Pegasus does have the EMP online, so we can see a few different EMP combos right now. They have the stuff to do the EMP Barrage. You think we're going to see it come into play? 360 this time wins the Widow Battle with Noellalee.
Yeah, Expandable Odyssey does not have that Zen ult to save them from Vagabond, but Vagabond does get taken out by the Winston. It's anyone's fight. They do only have about 30 seconds left. Blazing Pegasus desperately trying to regroup as they're scattered, but Expandable Odyssey is not going to let it happen.
They're just not determined not to let them group up, not to let them finish pushing this payload right now. They're taking back quite a lot of space from Blazing Pegasus, who almost capped it this time.
It was quite a close cap. 10 seconds left, and I don't think
Starlight
we're
gets the
going...
rip on the DC, and I don't think anyone can make it. Oh, Vagabond coming in. So close.
They tried. That's first round complete, so teams will be swapping sides. Hopefully we'll see maybe a little bit stronger of a defense from Blazing Pegasus, as they don't seem to be working quite together. They were quite scattered at the end, staggering in, not really like working together as a team or target focusing. And Expandable Odyssey has been very good at countering them.
They have been. They have not been allowed to group up. They have not been allowed to just try to push that. They were so close to capping, and now I want to see if we're going to come up with a defense. What do you think we're going to see?
I'm hoping to see some more Widow, because 360 and CO has been, I don't know if it's been even, or 360's just been like cleaning up and taking out, he's taking out Rippin, he's taking out Darlace, he's even taking out Triamatar when he's been flying this guy as Farah. So he's been doing very good, but there hasn't been a lot of cleanup from the rest of the team. Once he gets those picks, they haven't been able to work together. So hopefully, Blazing Pegasus is able to, get that teamwork and push the point. I want them to get this map. I want to see them,
I want to see him
they're holding.
fold.
They're holding, yeah.
We do see Noellalee and Tree 60 on the Widow again, so we can expect some good Widow battles happening. Coming along. Here, I'm ready for some nice Diva Bombs from Espeon.
I'm also hoping for a Nano Blade from Blazing Pegasus as Vagabonds on the Genji and Reliable Reses on the Ana.
We're gonna have to wait and see, because I think some Nano Blades would be beautiful. Let's break out the butter knife. Let's go. Tree 60 does get the first pick on the Starlace, though, leaving EXPO about one of her supports right now. Noellalee gets the pick on the Cornish. Both teams are pretty even at this point in terms of being down supports.
That's so hard when you lose a support, though, in the middle of a fight.
Ooh, Snoop Douche does take out Tramatar, winning the fire battles. Noellalee, I think, might be ahead in Widow battles right now. No, I lied. Noellalee might have taken out the main tank, but Tree 60 took out Lucio. Snoop, like, we lost Diva, but Diva's back now. There's so much happening right now, but everyone is just determined. But it does look like the EXPO is going to cap this point right now.
Very quick cap from ExPandable Odyssey, just like Blazing Pegasus did on their turn to attack. Snoop Douche has the Pharaoh ult, whereas ExPandable Odyssey is not quite to theirs yet, but they do almost have their Mercy ult. So
Snoop Douche has been winning the fire battles this map more often than not over Triamatar. Both BP giving him a little more space than I thought they would. I was expecting to find them hold the corner. Not a lot right now. Ryan is going for that Diva. Not sure we're going to be successful quite as Diva is very determined to live here.
Triamatar does take out Tree 60, and Sir Durslot was quite on the point by himself for a while, just swinging the hammer around.
Gets two of them. DC popping in the back line, trying to hand supports, but Ryan's like, not today, back away from my support line.
ExPandable Odyssey is really pushing that point quite quickly, as they still have 4 minutes on the clock, and they have their pharmacy all. RavenImpulse, though, coming in for some kills!
360 is to pick on Tramatar. Tramatar has to pick on 360. We see Tramatar get rezzed by Mercy. EXPO is like, we want this. It's ours. And I think, and I hate to say it, they might have it right now. I don't think PP can come back. Oh, I spoke too soon. There is now a wrecking ball in this cart. Oh, Tramatar gets 2 with a barrage. Genji, Vagabond manages to get Noellalee. But Snoop Douche barrage coming in. Might not get a pick, but Tramatar hits the pick on the Vagabond, and that is it with Diva Bomb to wipe it all up, with ExPandable Odyssey taking the map and this match.
ExPandable Odyssey, as we stated before, did win the match, but they have a 4-0 against Blazing Pegasus. Sir Durslot did have a good one on with the stall comp, going to the ham and just swinging around like a wrecking ball and trying to stall that point where the rest of his team could come in before it went into overtime. Great teamwork by the looks of it from ExPandable Odyssey, really coming in, working together as a team, focusing those kills. Or Blazing Pegasus seemed to be a little more scattered when they were playing.
Right, where it looks like they just need to group up a little more, have a bit more communication, because from all accounts, EXPO is a very well organized team. You will see them together and they communicate. Great work from both teams. Blazing Pegasus not eliminated yet from the final playoff spot, as we still have a few more matches left in the stage as they fight for their battle against Echo 6 for the final spot. it's gonna be close. I know Echo 6 does play their game tomorrow against Greyhound Solar. We will have to see how that goes. Both teams are both teams are hungry for a win here.
Mm-hmm.
Echo 6 wants to win to get in. Greyhound Solar, we just want the win.
Mm-hmm.
We're ready. But both teams have given us great work tonight.
Yes,
I love
a great
watching win battles.
Yes, it was a great show from both teams. Thank you for everyone tuning in tonight for the EXPandable Odyssey versus Blazing Pegasus match. I was your color caster, Noellalee, and my play-by-play caster, RavenImpulse. Also, a huge thank you to our producer, Abizzle, for getting those cool shots that everyone could see and calling me out when we've made some oopses and letting us know when cool plays are about to go down. Have a good night,
Couldn't do it
everyone.
without you. Bye.